Oh dear God, do I actually have a stream going on? It says I'm live! Wonderful! I got my trusty handy-dandy microphone and my god-awful dog-shit camera. And I've got the Daytona 500! It's happening! It's day! We really do need this to be a pretty good race. It's the honest-to-God debut of the next-gen car. Alright, we have a packed house at Daytona, 40 cars rolling into the Geico restart zone. Engines are firing up, and the flag is down, green flag is out, the 2022 Daytona 500 is underway. It's pretty tame right now, but I know they can do 3 wide, and I know that a lot of people are going to want to make those kinds of moves later on. As it stands right now, they're pretty deep in the race. I expect them to start trying to try some more moves and see what they can do, but it still looks like the lines are trying to stay as far away from each other as possible. Oh, no! Biffle's 2 laps down, what happened? Yeah, last pit stop, Greg Biffle, lap 25 he came in, and the broadcast didn't mention it. And Logano, oh, we got a spinner! Villeneuve, he spun coming into the pits, but he does gather it up. Alright, I'm on commercial here. Let's take a look. Oh, caution. Caution is out. Lap 40. As soon as they went to commercial, the caution came out. What's going on? And we've got a Hardee's commercial. We're not cutting back into the action. That's just radical. Alright, we're back. Number 50, Kaz Grala. And Chase Briscoe. That's who we're looking at. Oh no, Cindric got into the 14. So that had nothing to do with Kaz Grala. They won't say anything about Greg Biffle. I want to know what happened to my bug-eyed dummy. And they won't tell me. Oh, there we go. We finally have camera footage of the thing that brought out the caution. We went through a whole commercial break without seeing it. A lot of people almost hit that tire. I want to know what happened to the Biff! They don't care. They literally do not fucking care. He's someone that a lot of people like. He has a fan base. Even though they might not have been watching the last few years ever since he left, he does still have fans that care about him. And he doesn't even register on their fucking radar. But we're restarting. The race is back going again. 20 to go in the stage. Alright, back to commercial. Oh, caution. Are we caution? We are caution. Caution came out again as soon as they went to commercial again. I did think it might have been him, but I wasn't sure. He lost a wheel. Oh no. Oh, that's just a tire. Whoa, what? I don't know if I've ever seen the tire separate from the wheel and roll away like that. So another wheel issue with Blaney. They could not get the right rear tire, the wheel, to go on. It wasn't fitting right. It was like the lug wouldn't go in all the way, and they said they tried 2 different tires, 2 different wheels, and that was still a problem. So they're having trouble getting the single fucking lug nut that is the only one they need to actually fit within the wheel so that they can do these pit stops. It looks like they've solved it for now. They found one that would work. Still just the 2 snakes, though, is what's happening. They're closer together, and now Truex just made a move on Burton. He's just moved to the bottom. So it looks like their go-to move so far is push up on the high line, and now Burton goes by. He got pushed by Keselowski, and now those 2 are first and second on the top line. Oh, big checkup. They're wrecking. Kyle Busch around. Byron's around. He's in the wall. Nosed in the wall. And Harrison Burton, the backside of his car's torn up. It looks like Kyle Busch is all right. We've got the 48. Alex Bowman, he's sideways. We missed a lot of the accident there. The camera work was absolute shit. Chastain is around. We didn't see half of these people in the wreck. It only showed us the 18 to 21 and to 24, and then there was a secondary wreck that we missed. So here's the replay coming out of turn 2. Keselowski's pushing really hard. He turns the 21, just a really hard push. Oh, the 21 flipped! 21 flipped over! Christopher Bell and Denny Hamlin with damage. It looks like Hamlin might be alright. His car held up really good. He had front damage, but he held up alright. They missed a flip because they were watching the 24 and 18 spin. Lots of cars with damage here. Most of them look like it's minor. Oh, Hamlin's car is destroyed. Never mind. His car is skewed out really bad. And they're trying to push the 48 to get him going. He's still stopped on the backstretch. He's got power. His rear tires are pushing. I will say this. I'm really worried about this car because there's a lot of drivers there that I didn't feel like had very heavy damage, and a lot of cars that are having trouble moving. I think Alex Bowman, for the amount of damage his car was showing, he should have been able to drive it back to pit lane. And he was needing to get a push, and I still don't know if he got back to pit lane. The action overall, pretty tame. It's been just like two lines of cars, top line, bottom line. Really, the only change you ever see is sometimes the guy on the top line is going to get in front of the leader of the bottom line and move down, and that's about it. I've got meat and cheese! And my stream's still going. Hell yeah! Ah! Everyone's just biding their time right now. There is not, there's nothing to see here. You could honestly skip this. Yeah, you guys want to talk about anything right now? Because I ain't got shit to say. Yeah, Shake and Snake. Shake and Snake! We used to have Shake and Bake, and now we have Shake and Snake. Kaz Gralla. Briscoe just blocked the fucking leader! Chase Briscoe just blocked the fucking leader! There was a group of three, Villeneuve and Gralla and Briscoe. And Briscoe just pushed himself up in front of Brad. He's trying to keep that lap. That was kind of a bold move, but it worked out. Keselowski's just pushing him. Now we're final lap. Keselowski's moving low on Briscoe, and Logano's gonna not follow him. He's pushing Briscoe. Keselowski's got no help. Now he's got some help on the bottom. Logano's pushing hard on the back of Briscoe. A run coming from Truex. He's gonna go low on Logano. Coming to the line for the stage. Logano trying to side draft him, and Truex holds him off. Martin Truex Jr., winner of Stage 2. Greg Biffle's back on the track. And maybe they'll say something about Greg Biffle on the broadcast before the race is over. That would be interesting. But we're deep in this race, and we haven't seen much three-wide action. That is a little bit worrying. I hope people can look past the highlights of the race and look back at the race as a whole today and see that even whatever is still left to happen in this race, we could still have some amazing racing left to see. But we still have like 80% of this race literally not mattering. Leader of the... Oh, we got a spinner! Pull off the fucking... They had an ad right in the middle of it. The 22 is around. As well as, I can't see anything. The 8, I believe, of Reddick. Logano's around. Yeah, the 8 is Tyler Reddick, who went around first. It looks like Logano's car is all right. He has a flat, and he's stuck in the grass, but I think his car's probably all right. So Villeneuve into the back of Reddick. I didn't even know that Villeneuve was up there. So Villeneuve into the back of Reddick was what started it, and then Truex and Kurt and Logano in that order were stacked up on the high side, and whenever Reddick came up to the high side, they kind of bunched up together. Truex got the worst of it. I'm not going to jump on any bandwagon. Oh, the 22 has a... Oh, his damage. He has damage. The right front wheel is like cocked. It's like fucking bent. He didn't even hit anything. What the hell? I'm noticing a trend with these accidents is every time someone has a flat tire, it looks like their car doesn't work anymore. Like the tires are so thin that once the air's out of them, it's just like they just don't have enough to actually move the car anymore. But I'm seeing cars that look like they should be perfectly operable, and they're going 2 and 3 laps down because they slid around during an accident. Is this car exciting to watch? We're still waiting to see how this race finishes up before we make that kind of call. Is this a sturdy car? No. We have had 2 wheels fly off in this one race. We've seen the 21 with barely a push at all got turned around by Keselowski earlier and flipped right over. Oh my god, are you fucking serious? We're coming down less than 20 to go and now we're training at the top of the track. Ah! It looks like everyone's fine. I mean, they're doing a lot of fucking onboard shots while this is happening, so you can't get a grip on where anyone is. While they're catching this lap traffic, you're seeing a lot of fucking useless information from, like, Landon Castle or some shit. Okay. We can't see the action, and this camera just sucks. Alright. Kyle Larson leading what barely... Oh! Almost got wrecked. Here's the wreck. 4 cars in it. Kyle Larson's in it. Everyone's going around. Chase Elliott's spinning to the inside. I don't know if he's hit anything yet. Man, these cars can't push for shit. Maybe it's because of the rounded back bumper. I don't know why you would make cars that are supposed to... Their goal was to get these cars as close to each other as possible. Not only did they not exactly do that, but if you're trying to do that, why would you round the back bumper? Are you trying to make people crash? We are about to see the absolute full potential of the next-gen car in these last few laps here. As soon as the green flag drops, anything that was being held back is gone. If these cars can do 3 wide at Daytona, we are about to see it. Tighten those seatbelts one more time and buckle down your TV. This shit's about to get crazy. And Cindric and Blaney are pulling away. 5 to go at the line, and the 47's around! Big hit. 23 with some damage, but there's even worse damage behind them. 17 of Busher. Oh. These cars can't push! These cars cannot push! There is one thing that this racing is these days, and it's cars pushing each other, and they can't do it!
I would say anyone behind me is going to push me as far as they can so they can dump me.
I love what Cindric just said. That's perfect. He understands this racing so well, and he's a rookie in the Cup Series. But here we go into the tri-oval. This is it, boys. This is it. Cindric jumps out and down in front of Blaney. That looks orchestrated. Now of course, it's Cindric and Keselowski leading the race here. Keselowski leading on top, Cindric on bottom, the 2 that have been best all day long, if you ask me. Blaney behind Cindric, and Briscoe here behind Keselowski. 2 to go down the backstretch. Hard pushes on the bottom lane from the 23 up through the 12. Still just 2 wide here. Coming through turn 4, they're going to take the white flag. There's no way we get to the checkered, though. It's pretty tame right now, even though we're coming to the white. We've got David Reagan up here in the top 10. Possible upset winner at the line. Cindric leads the white flag lap. Keselowski not with a big push. He's kind of leaning back. Big push from Briscoe. He keeps it straight. And here comes the run from Keselowski. He's stuck next to Blaney. Can't quite get up to Cindric. Blaney's pushing Cindric out further. Coming down the backstretch here. Halfway down the stretch. Cindric's determined to push Keselowski. Big push from Bubba to the back of the 12. They keep it straight. 12 to the back of the 2. 2 with a big lead here. Austin Cindric in control, trying to win the Daytona 500, coming through turn 4. Blaney gonna have a run. Run gonna be too late for Keselowski. Some contact, blocked him into the wall. Blocked him into the wall. And Cindric wins it. Big wreck afterward. Huge crash. Bubba Wallace almost took it. But Austin Cindric blocks Blaney into the wall, and he's gonna win the Daytona 500. Austin Cindric Just won his... Oh my... What? That was the finish was pretty cool. I am not going to talk any shit on the finish. But I do think the way that the finish happened tells us a lot about these cars. Fontana next week will be interesting. I believe so. I think that is the second test. We've seen it on a plate track, which is like the thing I think they were going for the most because they were trying to keep people close together. And it's like the biggest race of the year, so surely they put most of their effort towards making Daytona good. Don't know if they nailed that, but they did get a good finish, and that's going to do good for them in the press, I think. It doesn't matter how most of the race was. If you have that photo finish kind of thing with all the excitement, people forget the other 199 laps. Yeah, that could have gone worse. I don't think hope is lost. And I guess that was like the minimum bar to clear for the next gen car today. Hope is not lost for the 2022 NASCAR Cup Series season. Thank you guys for coming on the ride with me. I hope to see you all again. That's all I've got to say. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.